What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the reaction channel. Great to see you. Happy Sunday. That's when I'm filming this. I hope it's a happy day, no matter when you're watching this. And now on Sundays, we do some Dance Moms content. We're doing some mackzboss because it's a great channel, and I like to learn things about a show that I watch on stream. If you like this kind of content, you like reactionary content, please consider subscribing to the channel. What are we, like 70 away from 20,000? Come on, man. We're right there. We're right there.
Come on, man.
We're so close. I'm feeling it. I'm not even nervous now. I'm excited about it. Make sure to thumbs up the video right now if you're feeling nice today. If you're not feeling nice, that's fine. Hey, we all have those moments. You know? Totally okay. You don't have to. But if you want to, because I'm wearing a new hat. It's a Modelo hat still, but it's new. Please give the video a like. As always, comments. Keep the channel moving in the algorithm, the confusing YouTube algorithm. So if there's anything that you want to talk about via the comments or maybe reply to people, or if you can't think of anything, just comment first. And then as always, I watch Dance Moms every Monday on my Twitch live. Come on by. Follow me on Twitch. The link is in the description, twitch.tv/notryanabe. Come on through. I'll say hi to you. I'll make you some food. I'll eat the food, but I'll make it for you. We'll have a good time. I stream 5 days a week. I watch some Love Island, Love is Blind. I watch Super Nanny, some Catfish, and of course Dance Mom. So if any of that intrigues you, come on through. All right, that's it. Once again, just hope you're doing well. From me to you. Okay, and if nobody has said this in a while, I'm proud of you. Because guess what? We've made it to fall. Today is officially the first day of fall, and it's 95 degrees out in California. Oh, it feels like fall, but the fall down from heat stroke. All right, here we go. The video today we are watching from Miss mackzboss, one of my favorite YouTube channels, is Maddie's concerning relationships with adults. I feel like I'm going to learn a lot about Sia, because I just knew Sia from I'm gonna swing from the chandelier. That song. And apparently there's some weird things with her. And obviously we know what's up with Maddie and Abby. We already know how weird that is. So let's give it a go, shall we? I'm gonna swing from... Well, I kind of hit that note a little bit. Look out, Sia. It's me, Rhea. It's me. Kia. The Kia Soul. I got soul. Okay, here we go.
Fans of Maddie Ziegler have been concerned for a while about the relationships Maddie has with the older women in her life. Many of them refer to Maddie as being like their daughter, and certainly appear obsessive to some degree.
Oh, that lady. I remember that lady. The lady that came in just to bring all the girls around to say that she wrote a song just for Maddie. And talked about how Maddie inspired her and she started crying as a grown woman in front of all the girls that didn't need to be there.
There's more to Maddie's mentors than people seem to know. Feel free to share your thoughts on the following evidence. First, let's look at Abby Lee Miller.
Here we go. Hey, I'd rather not look at her.
Maddie and Abby are 36 years apart in age. And they first met when Maddie began dance classes at Abby's studio when she was 2.
2 years old dancing is crazy. My gosh. What do you start walking at 1? Start dancing at 2? That's whew.
On the show, Abby didn't even try to hide her blatant favoritism towards Maddie.
Yep.
She referred to the Ziegler girls as being her daughters, and Melissa even encouraged this.
Yep, she's one of us. She's yours, Abs. Take her whenever.
I hate Melissa for that. What mom would be happy with another woman saying, "Yeah, that's my daughter"? I'd be like, slow your roll.
Saying on multiple occasions that she shares her daughters with Abby.
So weird.
In fact, when Abby's mother passed away, Maddie posted on Instagram saying that she was the grandmother she never had.
Jeez.
Maddie even wrote the introduction to Abby's book,
I love the Abby face.
revealing that she sought her approval constantly. She says, "After my performances, she is the first person I look for. She tells me what was good and what I still need to work on. I'm not afraid of her critique. I need to hear the truth. It's very sad to see in hindsight how desperate Maddie was for Abby's approval when she was younger. And it's equally sad to see how desperate Abby was to be in control of Maddie and her career.
I'm telling you, Abby never had children. I don't even know if Abby's ever been in a relationship. I'm not trying to be funny. I just don't know if she has from what I've seen. I think that, like, in her mind, Maddie was the closest thing that she was ever going to have to a daughter. And since all the other moms wouldn't allow that kind of behavior that Melissa did, Abby took advantage of that and was like, I really think in her mind, and let me know if you think I'm wrong, I believe Abby thinks she was a better mother to Maddie than Melissa was to Maddie. I really firmly believe that. I really do.
She was constantly putting Maddie on a pedestal in public, sticking her nose in Maddie's projects when they weren't her
Was that a Sia Bitmoji?
business, and using Maddie to promote her studio, which she still does to this day.
Wow. Still on the header.
Many fans have noticed some of the cruel and creepy tactics used by Abby to maintain control in their relationship. Several notable moments from the show include when Abby forcefully kissed Maddie in front of millions.
Yeah. Because Maddie didn't want to kiss the one kid, I forget his name. So then she was like, oh, how about this then? Let's just get it out of the way. Just kisses her on the lips. And what was creepy about it was Maddie was like, what? Abby was smiling and grinning from ear to ear. Like seriously. That to me is, there's something weird about that. Okay.
When she would tell Maddie that her friends didn't really care about it.
I think it was Gio, actually.
Or when she told Maddie that she should have disobeyed her mother and come to dance class because Abby felt that she deserved better. As
Disobey
for their
your
current
mom.
relationship, which I've covered in more detail in another video, Maddie
What
says
was
for
that?
their current relationship,
They're like, Jojo, what color do you want to wear today? Yes. Just all of the color.
which I've covered in more detail in another video, Maddie says she is glad to have moved on from the show and Abby, because the environment made her overly stressed.
I bet.
Abby, on the other hand, continues to accuse Melissa of smuggling money from Australia into the US.
Oh, and by the way, I'm still looking for that money one of those moms stuck in those backpacks on the way home.
And she's also mocked Maddie's photographs in her series Ask Abby. Next, let's explore Sia Furler. Maddie and Sia are 27 years apart in age, and met in 2014 when Sia asked Maddie to be in her music video for Chandelier, after
Maddie did crush that music video, though.
she saw her dance on Dance Moms. First of all, Sia has revealed that she sees Maddie as a friend and daughter figure. In this interview,
Another
it seems
daughter
like she's
figure.
almost about to say that Melissa shares her daughters with her.
Oh, no.
Would you describe your relationship as a mother or as a sister?
Yeah. Mother.
That's weird. That's very interesting looking everything there with Sia. Just a JoJo Siwa giant bow. How do you get a bow that big? Ramen noodle hair. Kind of like a poodle, ramen noodle poodle, and just some very large circus pants.
Mother and friend. But I mean, only because Melissa lets me. That's her real mother.
This sounds
Lets me
disturbingly
share.
familiar. Sia has actually been given the role of godmother for both Maddie and Mackenzie.
Wow.
Maddie has explained that if something happened to her parents, Sia would take care of them. In fact, Maddie says in her book, The Maddie Diaries, that she told her mum that she might want to move in with Sia, and that Sia always tells her, if you didn't have such a great family, I'd adopt you.
That's so weird. That's so weird. It's like, oh, man. It's a shame that you got a good family and good parents, because if not, you're mine. Oh, my goodness. That is very bizarre.
Sia has called Maddie her hero, dancing muse, surrogate daughter, and said that she is Maddie's co-parent.
Co-parent?
I think being able to be a co-parent to Maddie.
See, that's the stuff we're not... Behind the scenes, Melissa is a weirdo, and I'm telling you, Sia has a lot of money and a lot of power. I guarantee you she's the one that's been like, you know what, Sia? She's yours. You know, whenever you see her, whatever. She's yours. We can share. I guarantee you Melissa says some weird stuff like that. She really does. And how come Sia never shows her face? Was that like an artistic thing, I would assume? It's like me when I'm not feeling like I'm looking good and I just wear a hat that covers up half my head.
Ziegler and Maddie Ziegler, my little dancing muse /surrogate daughter.
Surrogate
She has
daughter.
even said that the day they shot Chandelier was the best day of her life.
Okay.
This is all very concerning because it makes it seem like Sia is overly dependent on Maddie.
Right. My hero, best day of my life, my daughter, my muse. It's like, I'm gonna guess Sia has no children as well. Could there be a pattern here? Like Abby has no children, Sia has no children, but like maybe wish that they did, and then they find Maddie and they feel like she's this perfect little sculpture that they can have. It's like, is that it? It's got to be it. Because if Sia did have children, I'm sure they'd be very confused on why she's saying all these things about Maddie.
Maddie has spoken similarly about Sia, saying that she is her best friend, like her mother or sister. And in 2019, she called Sia the best person in her life. She even has a necklace that says Sia Heart.
Sia loves Maddie. I'm sorry. That's just weird. It's just weird.
Maddie. Sia has declared that she is very protective of Maddie and keeps her safe by continuing to create roles for her. In fact, she has admitted to shutting down opportunities for Maddie by telling Melissa that a movie was beneath her talent.
Okay.
And that one
I felt that the film wasn't good enough for her, so I called Melissa and was like, please don't do this. Like, this isn't good for her career. It's not good for her long-term credibility. This is not good co-star. Okay, I understand Sia possibly I don't know what movie it was, so I'm not going to trash Sia for everything. She might have been looking out for her as somebody in the industry, but you could also see this as her micromanaging as like a mom manager, like having control, wanting control, and being like, no, you're not doing that. Where it's like, what if Maddie just wanted to do it? Or also, sometimes you just got to do certain things. Maybe you got to do a move that bombs, and then you're like, yeah, I learned from that. So it could be perceived in different ways.
one of the cast members was not good to work with.
You got to co-star with me.
This is particularly controlling, especially considering the potential controversy that could arise from Sia's movie Music, that has Maddie portraying a child on the autism spectrum. She also revealed that
I heard it. So their blowback was like, people were like, why would you not just get an actress that has autism? Why Maddie? But obviously it's why Maddie. Of course, we know now why she picked Maddie. She wants to spend more time with her.
She was the one who once prevented Maddie from getting on a plane with Harvey Weinstein. People are concerned that Sia might have some sort of savior complex, since she talks about how she could tell from one rehearsal that Abby was emotionally and verbally abusing the kids, and that she saw signs of PTSD in Maddie. She also talked publicly about getting a therapist for Maddie.
And so I thought, how's a good way I can keep her safe is just keep making projects for her. And therefore, most of the time we're working together. And
okay, I'm telling you, that's some weird control stuff. How can I keep Maddie safe? How can I keep... By controlling her career, by making projects just for her is basically what she's saying. Just like that movie. And didn't that movie get Maddie the most hate that she's gotten ever? So, there you go. See ya. I'm telling you, there's something that's just not right. And also, if you're not someone's mother, you have no right to be getting them a therapist and forcing that on them. That's also just not correct.
You know, and I kept her off a plane that Harvey Weinstein tried to get her on. You know,
That's good. I'll give her that.
you know?
Dance Moms show that, you know, they're all being abused by that dance teacher, emotionally and verbally. And I could see she was already suffering
Got them bifocal glasses on him. Things could probably see through the crust of the ozone.
from PTSD. You know, we got her a little therapist too, so that she can not go crazy.
Sia has also given Maddie many lavish gifts over the years.
Uh-oh.
She was the one to buy Maddie a car for her 16th birthday.
Okay. Sia bought Maddie an Audi for her 60th. I mean, okay. I mean, we're just going to say that that's just a nice gesture, and Sia's rich.
She also gave Maddie her bridal shower dress to wear for her Jimmy Fallon interview. Okay. Contrast all of this to the way Sia treated Liliana, who featured in her Move Your Body video. She says she never even got to meet Sia.
This poor girl.
It's really not all that surprising that she wasn't quite as invested in this video, considering that Sia declared in Maddie's book, after the chandelier video, that she didn't want to do anything without her.
Jeez.
Plus, it was technically just a lyric video. Currently, Sia is quarantining with Maddie and their families.
Oh my gosh, wait, what? Yo, this lore goes way deep. I was wondering why my chat when I first watched the episode where Sia, you know, and Maddie, that was the music video thing. And I never watched any of those music videos. So I watched Chandelier, I watched Electric Heart or whatever. And my chat was like, nah, you'll see. But she was quarantining with Maddie? That's, I don't know, man. Like, it's a grown woman. It's fine to be in someone's life. It's fine to be a mentor. A mentor. But I don't think a mentor says, oh, they're my best friend, they're my life, I'll do everything with them. It's like, that's different. I don't know. It is funny, though, that Sia always hides her face like that. That does make me laugh a little bit.
She says that they watch TV in bed together.
Trying so hard to just...
But again, this isn't surprising, considering Maddie used to sleep over with Sia once a week, and Melissa is quoted to have said that she loves it when Maddie and Sia snuggle together.
Hello?
Bruh.
Excuse me? I mean, she's what? Like, Maddie's probably like 14 doing this, and Sia's like in her mid-40s? And her mother is saying, I love it when they snuggle together? I'm telling Melissa's just as big a part of the problem as anything else. She's like pimping out her daughter. She did the same thing for Abby. She does the same thing for Sia. Anything to get ahead. Anything for power and money, in my opinion. That is weird. They would have weekly sleepovers. I don't know. That's just... Man, that chapter about Sia was very long.
Evidence number 3.
Woo.
Gianna Martello.
Who the heck is Gianna Martello?
Maddie and Gianna are 13 years apart.
Gianna.
And they met when Maddie was 5 and Gianna began to teach at the ALDC. Gianna has said that even back then, Maddie stood out as the smartest kid in her class.
I could always tell her brain was a step above everyone else. What are you, a doctor?
The pair grew quite a bond over the years, as they worked together on dances before, during, and after Maddie's time on the show. Gianna had a weekly private lesson with Maddie, stating that she was always excited for their lessons together, and that she was one of her favorites to work.
I can remember seeing Maddie pacing back and forth in the doorway until 4 p.m. As soon as I let my prior student out, she would bust through the door. What is she, the Kool-Aid man? Oh, yeah. Couldn't wait another minute. The thing about Gia, though, she is just like... She is such a teacher's pet for Abby, and I just never liked Gianna in the show because it's just like no matter what Abby says, it goes, and she can be really mean, and I don't know, never really a big fan.
She says that what made Maddie so wonderful to work with was that she was always putting in all her effort. She was always very polite.
That's fine.
And she would always thank Gianna for everything. Gia has admitted that she feels as though she has played a part in raising the kids who are...
Oh, God, here we go with the raising thing. Let their parents raise them.
...on the show. Although, unlike the last 2 relationships, she describes the girls as being like little sisters to her.
Okay, thank you, Gianna. Okay, you get more of a pass here. Golly. Well, I was about to say, is Gianna going to say, I feel like they're grandmothers.
I feel like I have almost, aside from their families, I had a part in like raising them.
Okay,
yeah,
aside from
but
their
I'm with
families,
them every minute of the day. Like I've seen them, grow up.
Like essentially, do you feel like they're your little sisters?
Yes, yeah, I do.
Well,
okay, that's fair. That's a fair statement. not going to critique that. That's not. I mean, that's a pretty common thing to say.
Gianna and Maddie aren't as close as they once were. They seem to have remained friendly with one another.
That's good.
The pair have posed for pictures together in recent years, and Gianna said that Maddie once snuck her backstage at a Sia concert.
Of course, a Sia concert. I was about to make a joke.
4. Tonya Brewer.
I don't know who Tanya Brewer is.
Maddie and Tonya are the closest in age of everyone in this video, with a difference of 11 years. They first met in 2014, when Tonya did Maddie's makeup for an appearance on The Ellen Show.
I see.
Even at this time, back when Maddie was 11, she called Tonya her new bestie.
Okay.
Tonya became Sia's makeup artist and began to work closely with Maddie on many projects. She gave Maddie the nickname Maddie Girl, and even bought her a jean jacket with this written across the back.
Okay.
Like Sia, she has also called Maddie her
Oh, not the Muse thing. Jeez Louise, how many people is Maddie the Muse of?
Muse,
Maddie Muse would be a cool name.
and is now referred to as Maddie's godfather.
I just made a grandmother joke. You're her makeup artist, you're not her godfather.
Maddie seems to reciprocate these warm feelings towards Tonya, as the pair has filmed many videos together. And when they were apart, Maddie would count down the days until they were reunited.
Oh my god, 20 days, 3 hours, 1,945 seconds. Jeez Louise. Reason 9 million. Why I love Maddie Girl so much. She has a countdown so she knows when I'm coming home.
Tonya also played a major part in Maddie's makeup palette that she recently released with Morphe.
Everybody has released a makeup palette. Remember when Shane Dawson released a makeup palette? And like the colors were like Doritos? That was before everyone didn't hate Shane Dawson and who Jeffree Star. That was a crazy time. She helped me with this palette. This was her dream as well for me. I'm telling you, all these people are just blatantly using Maddie. It's like, ooh, here's this young, up-and-coming star, and it's like, I never was able to do what she's doing. I wanted a makeup palette, but I'm not going to get it, so you know what? I can get one through Maddie. Sia and Abby can get a daughter relationship through Maddie. Melissa can make millions of dollars and be famous like she always wanted through Maddie. You're finding that they're all using her for something. Because if Maddie wasn't this celebrity star dancer and was just some random girl, none of this would be happening. I'm telling you. And it's not like Maddie doesn't work hard. Maddie is a great dancer, seems like a great person, but like it's just clear to me that she's blatantly being used by all these adults for the wrong reasons. Not saying every single thing is terrible and they're all trying to, but like there's definitely some weird things happening here.
Has said that Tonya was very involved in this palette and really wanted this to happen for her. Maddie has explained how multiple of her palette shades were named after Sia and Tonya.
Oh my god. We got Butterfly Fantasy, Maddie Girl, M3 to the Moon and Back, God Mom. Here we go. Crushed Angel Latte Kenny, Dancing Queen Like Butter 5, She Insists Mint, Godfather, ASAP Go Home, Posse Pantera. Yeah, go home ASAP is what I would tell Maddie when she's hanging out with Sia.
Including Godmom, Godfather, Maddie Girl, Pantera, Like Butter,
oh my gosh,
and She Insists.
They're all references to them?
But strangest of all, Tonya has a tattoo of Maddie's childhood smile on.
This is a joke, right? She has a tattoo of Maddie's childhood smile. As her makeup artist, not her... What? Hello? I'm finding that very weird and creepy. Hello?
But strangest of all...
Yeah, strange. Yeah. It doesn't even look good. It just looks like someone drew it in pencil.
Tonya has a tattoo of Maddie's childhood smile on her arm. Apparently, Maddie drew it on her arm one day, and told her about how she used to feel insecure about her teeth as a child.
Okay, right, and that's fine. I had gap teeth when I had if someone got my gap teeth tattooed on them, I'd be like, thanks.
Maddie was teased online for it, and once a boy even told her that her teeth looked like a fork that had its prongs pulled apart.
Jeez.
Before she knew it, Tonya went and got her old smile permanently added to her skin as a tattoo. Tonya explained that she
It's not like Maddie was begging her to get it, obviously, so that's weird.
wanted Maddie to embrace her insecurities, which I guess is a good message. But
I get the sentiment, but it's like, hey, I know you got teased for your teeth when you were younger, so I got them tattooed on my body. Like, if Maddie got that tattoo for herself as a reminder of, like, that, like, maybe that, but, like, I don't know. I just find that very bizarre, but maybe I'm overthinking it. I don't think I am, though. That's just weird.
it's still very bizarre, and people feel that it's kind of a creepy gesture.
Yeah.
In response, Maddie has said that she hopes to get a tattoo of Tonya's eyebrows someday.
Oh, my Lord.
And now I always tell Tonya that I'm going to get her eyebrow tattooed on me, so.
With all these irreversible decisions and the way that their careers are
What in the
intertwined,
world?
I just worry about the collateral damage that will occur if Maddie, Tonya, and Sia had some sort of falling out. Finally, we have Rachel Sage.
Don't know who this is.
Maddie and Rachel
Oh,
are
yes, I do.
17 years apart.
Here we
and
go.
met in 2014 when Rachel visited the ALDC on season 4
Rachel gave me creepy vibes in general that episode.
of Dance Moms. By this point, Maddie had danced to many of Rachel's songs. When she visited the show, Rachel seemed obsessed with Maddie,
Yeah.
sharing her with compliments and talking about how she was inspired to write.
She seems very... I don't know, dude. Just like something about her in that episode, this girl Rachel, just like very bizarre and dystopian, and I don't know.
Song Happiness for her.
Uncanny Valley, you know, just something weird.
However, unlike what was claimed on Dance Moms, Rachel revealed that she actually wrote Happiness back in 2012 after a particularly bad breakup, in the hopes that she would meet someone someday.
So
who
why
would
did
make
they
her
lie
happy.
and say it was about Matt? What?
It's still a little weird to dedicate a song to an 11-year-old though.
Yeah.
Especially one with the lyrics, "Love is alive in the way you say my name." Your hands are a sigh and your lips are heaven's gateway.
I give up. Someone needs to take custody of Maddie. That's none of these people.
But Rachel has been very open in the fact that she is a former ballerina.
Okay.
And in a behind-the-scenes video, we can see that she took time to chat one-on-one with some of the other girls
Okay,
too.
that's good at least. That's good at least. Maybe they just portrayed her wrong, you know? This could have been a producer thing that made her seem creepier than she actually is.
She has also met the season 8 cast and has hired several other dancers,
Okay.
including Eliana,
Maybe Rachel gets more of a pass then.
to be in her music videos. So to me, it seems like her obsession might be more with the art of dance than with Maddie. It has rightly been
Fair. She still creeps me out though, but fair.
pointed out that some of these relationships would outrage the general
This
public
music video was pretty weird.
if they were between a young girl and an older man. It seems like some of these adults overstep their
What is going on there, Tanya? What are you doing?
boundaries at times, trying to insert themselves into the role of Maddie's mother figure. While Maddie is now approaching her 18th birthday, we must remember that all of this occurred while she was still a child, and while these people might have treated her kindly, there were far too many opportunities for people to get close to her and take advantage of her.
I think the Sia one is the most creepy. The sleepovers, the snuggling. I don't know. I don't know. Like, it's part of me is like, hey, it's nice that Maddie has someone she looks up to and, you know, that could help guide her. But then I feel like Sia is doing more than that by, like, controlling her. I don't know. It's like I'm so conflicted.
So what do you guys
I'm not
think?
saying Sia is this evil woman from what I've seen here, but, like, there's just too much.
Do you think Maddie's friendships with these older women were healthy?
No.
Let me know in the comments below.
No. I mean, no.
Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Let's see what the comments have to say about this one, man. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I think the thing that bothers me about Sia is she said she recognized all the girls were being abused, but as we know, only made moves to protect Maddie. Great point. Did not think of that. it isn't really Sia's place to be speaking on Maddie's mental health. I agree. The whole like, oh, I'm going to go get her a therapist. It's like, that, pump the brakes there, number one. Oh my gosh. Yeah, these are okay. So these comments are what I was hoping they would be, and like meaning people get it. It's very weird. It's scary how an adult like Sia is so interested in such a young person. Not even interested. I would say obsessed. Right? I would say obsessed. Sia, Maddie's too good for that role. Also, Sia cast her in an ableist movie that's already bombing. That's what I said, Pit Pat. Thank you. Exactly what I'm saying. It's like, oh, I saved you from this movie, so I put you in mine, and then it almost ruined your career. Oh, man. Yeah, we could go through these comments all day. This is just all just bizarre. Calling a girl a muse is already weird. Agreed. All of this is weird. All of it is weird. It's all weird. I will say, though, I agree. Good for Sia for not letting her get on the plane for Harvey Weinstein. Why was she going to get on that plane, though? Where was Melissa at? Where is her mom? Once again, though, let me just say, exceptional mackzboss video. She does a great job. Makes my life easier. So, if you made it to the end, please consider liking the video. Please consider subscribing. You actually might be the 20,000th. Like, it's that close. Or you can get me right there. And if you haven't commented, there's a lot to comment on this video. There's a lot. I don't even feel like I got to give you a prompt. Like I said, you could always just comment first at any time. It's funny. But I just think it would be funny if my comments for the next year or two, there's just 30 comments that say first constantly. I think that'd be funny. That could be like a little community joke. I can't stop hiccuping. I'm sorry. And then, yeah, follow me on Twitch if you don't mind. Watch me live. And that is it. Have a great rest of your day or night whenever you're watching this. And I'll see you very soon right here on Ryan's Average Reactions. Peace.